Good Shepherd. I'm playing The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim for about the 100th time. Well, not exactly 100th time, but something like that. Anyways, I wanted to give you some good game tips and hints along the way as I play this game, as I have played it before. I was hoping to play a villain archetype for this walkthrough here, playing a heavy armored, one-handed and block and smithing Nord villain archetype, but we're going to be going to become a vampire lord at one point in the gameplay, and it's going to be really fun. I'm glad you guys stuck around. This is my first video ever, and I hope you enjoy. Get drunk, smoke a cigarette, relax, get ready for Skyrim. And we are going to be starting a new game, indeed. The opening information actually does pertain to the game. That is giving us a lifetime of memories. I don't know why that happened. I didn't press that button. Maybe it has something to do with the recording. I don't know. I'm pretty new to YouTube, y'all, so y'all have to give it to me here.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Am I?
You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush. Same as us. And that thief over there.
Damn you Stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these Stormcloaks the Empire wants.
We're all brothers and sisters in binds now, thief.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Windhelm? You're the leader of the rebellion. But if they've captured you... Oh gods, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure. Mara, Dibella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
You'll notice in the back those two people
Look
on
at
foot who are
General
walking
Tullius, the
down
military governor.
the street over
And
there.
it looks like the Thalmor are with him.
You get to notice that
Damn
every once
elves.
in a while. You notice
But they
new
had
things
something
about
to
the
do
game.
with this.
It's a pretty big game, so you notice new things like every time you play the game, you'll notice something new.
This is Helgen. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny. When I was a boy, Imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
Who are they, Daddy? Where are they going?
We need to go inside.
watch the soldiers?
Inside the house. Now.
Yes, Papa.
Get these prisoners out of the carts. Move it!
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line. Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! We're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them! We weren't with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No! I'm not a rebel! You can't do this!
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me!
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward.
Yeah, the horse thief is the most unlikely person in this
Who
scenario.
are you?
Like I said, we're going to be doing a Nord with heavy armor, block, one-handed, and smithing. And we're going to do a Nord character. And it should be pretty good. Nords have, like, if you read their bio, they're pretty good as warriors. That's why we're starting off as a Nord for this one, because Nords are good warriors, and a warrior is exactly what we're going for. So they'll have all the racial bonuses to combat. There are other races that are good at combat as well, but Nords are pretty good too. I mean, they've got a couple of bonuses, and they got the smithing bonus too, which is what we'll need. I don't really mess around too much when I'm creating my character. I just try to make him look neat, you know. See if I can trim this a little here. Yeah, that should be good. You'll probably want to go more in detail with creating your character when you create your character. You'll probably want to mess around with all the other options, but for me, I just kind of fiddle around with the most important options and I go from there. Yeah, this should be good. Not that my character's eye color really matters anyway, since we're going to become a vampire at a certain point in this game in order to become a vampire lord, which is a powerful transformation. And your eyes will glow red and stuff, so you don't really need to worry about eye color if you're making a vampire character. And we'll go with my name. Now y'all know my name. I already said it at the beginning, but now y'all know.
You picked a bad time to come home to Skyrim, kinsman. Captain,
I think
what
I
should we
picked the
do?
best time.
He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm sorry. At least you'll die here, in your homeland. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
General Tullius sounds like he's had enough.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last rites.
As we commend your souls to Aetherius, blessings of the 8 divines upon you.
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over.
Learn our... as you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless in death as he was in life.
Next, the Nord and the Rags!
Here it is again. Did you hear that?
I said, next prisoner!
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
You know, they really downplay that whole guy getting his head chopped off thing. Because if you play the game for the first time, you probably won't even really notice it. But, yeah. I mean, his head's in a freaking basket and everything. I mean, it's pretty gruesome.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries, what do you see?
It's in the fire!
Dragon!
Come on, the dogs won't give us another chance. This way! What does it take to kill this monster?
What is that thing?
Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
We need to move, now!
Up through the tower. Let's go! Let's go!
The dragon brings down the whole tower.
With me! Up the tower!
See the inn on the other side? Jump through the roof and keep going.
Go! We'll follow when we can.
Leap of faith.
Hammond, you need to get over here! Now! That boy, you're doing great. Toro! Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way. Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense.
Gods guide you, Hadvar.
Stay close to the wall!
One of the main advertising features of this game is that you get to fight dragons. At this point you're too weak to take down a dragon, and you have no weapons or equipment, and you're tied up. But you do get to fight dragons. It is pretty fun.
It's you and me, prisoner! Stay
It
close!
does get a little annoying every once in a while when you're just trying to adventure and you run into a dragon.
Raylo, you
And you
damn
weren't really
traitor!
planning on it.
Out of my way!
We're escaping, Hadvar. You're not
actually pretty
stopping
cool.
us this time.
Fine, I hope that dragon takes you all to Sovngarde!
Into the keep. With me, prisoner. Let's go.
Come on, we need to get inside!
At this point you can choose to... Oh, so he's right behind me. Never mind. I was gonna say you can choose to go with either Hadvar or Raylaw. I choose to go with Advar, as I really have no interest in the Stormcloaks.
Looks like we're the only ones who made it. Was that really a dragon? To bring us in the end times? We should keep moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off. There you go. Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from. I'm going to see if I can find something for these burns.
Now I
You better get some gear.
Now I would side with the Legion
Got to be a
and
sword
join
or two in one
the
of these
Legion
chests.
quests
Look around.
and do all the other guild quests for the other guilds.
Got to be a
But
sword
since
or
I'm
two
going
in
with
one
a
of these
Vampire
chests.
Lord, I'm
Look
not
around.
really going to be going for any of those guilds. The only guild I'm going to be with is
See
the
if one of these
Volcahol
chests has some armor
Vampires.
for you.
I mean, it doesn't really make sense for your character to be this fleshed out vampire and then you're
See
the
if
head
one
of
these
these
chests has some armor for
all these guilds, or you're a member of all these guilds. It really doesn't make sense in a role-playing sense, so we're not really
See
going
if
to be
one of
doing
these
any of the
chests has
guild
some armor
quests
for
and
you.
whatnot. Yes, I know Hadvar, I know.
See
I've
if
played
one of
this
these
game
chests
100
has some armor
times,
for
I
you.
know exactly what you want to do.
Got to be a sword or two in one of these chests. Look around.
Just gonna equip my
Gotta get
armor
that
as I
armor
grab
on.
it.
Give that sword a few swings too. Let's keep moving. That thing is still out there.
Not the best armor in the game and not what I'm going for. But you're gonna want to have at least some armor in this game. You're gonna want to have armor. One of the most important things. If you don't have any armor, you're screwed. Even if you're a mage, you'll want to have an alteration spell to have some armor.
Come on, this way.
You'll never want to go without armor in this game. You'll get wrecked in 2 seconds.
We need to get moving. That dragon is tearing up the whole keep.
Just give me a minute. I'm out of breath.
Hear that? Stormcloaks. Maybe we can reason with them. Hold on now. We only... If you want to die, so...
These guys are pretty easy. They mostly focus on Hadvar, giving you the opportunity to swing at them freely.
Let me see if I can get that door open.
I usually loot the armor and not the weapons because the weapons weigh too much after a while, whereas the armor you can just keep looting a bunch of armor.
Come on, this way.
I only take the weapons if they're enchanted or if they're of high value, which I could sell them. But even then I don't take too many weapons. I usually take like 1 or 2.
Damn, that dragon doesn't give up easy.
What are you doing? We need to get out of Helgen, now!
These Imperials have potions in here. We're going to need them.
Huh? Time to end this little game.
Now these guys are a little more difficult. They do have a tendency to target the player. But it shouldn't be too much of a hard fight.
That's the end of that. An old storeroom. See if you can find some potion. Might come in handy.
This is where potions are introduced to the game. Now these magical potions I'm not going to be needing since I'm not going to be using magic. So I'm just going to grab this stuff. I will be cooking and doing stuff in this game, so I'm going to grab the food. Charcoal, the charcoal is useless. I could grab this stuff here. I don't need any of the alchemy ingredients since I'm not using alchemy. It's going to be pretty straightforward. food right here. Maybe we'll find some more salt piles. There we go. Salt piles are important for cooking because you'll need them to cook your meat and stuff. You need a salt pile. Kind of one of the most important things when it comes to cooking. Although salt pile is an alchemical ingredient, it is used for cooking.
Done then? This way. The torture room. Gods, I wish we didn't need these. Hear that? Come on.
Yeah, it looks like they got this place pretty much already cleaned up.
You fellows happened along just in time. These boys seemed a bit upset at how I've been entertaining them. Comrades.
Don't you even know what's going on? A dragon is attacking him.
Yeah, you'll notice I'm just leaving a bunch of naked
dragon,
corpses
please.
everywhere.
Don't make up nonsense.
It's pretty hilarious. The game's not meant to be taken too seriously. It is a video game. We're gonna equip this iron shield.
Voices coming from over there.
We'll be needing that.
Come with us. We need to get out of here.
You have no authority.
There's a healing potion here.
Didn't you hear me? I said the keep is under attack.
Forget the old man. I'll come with you.
Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage.
Don't bother with that. Lost the key ages ago. Poor fellow screamed for weeks.
See if you can get it open with some picks. We'll need everything we can get.
Sure. Take all my things. Please.
Grab what you can and let's go.
Yeah, I don't need the lockpick, so I don't know why I have a basket, but yeah, I put the lockpicks back in here when I don't need them, since my character's not going to be using lockpicks.
There's no way out of that.
There's a lot of different interesting skills and whatnot for this game. But unfortunately, there's no way to really show them all in one character, because if you try to do all the skills with one character, you'll be stretched out way too thin and you won't have enough perk points to invest in what you really need. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to have like at least 4 skills that you're really good with. No more than 4 skills is usually what I go with.
Where in Oblivion are we supposed to go? Where's the way out?
Just give me a minute. Let me prisoners are escaping.
Now this is a kind of serious fight. You'll want to be prepared for this one. You might need to use a healing potion. But don't forget to use your healing potions and your health as well. It's very important. It's one of the most important factors of this game is healing. You will take damage at some point in this game, so you'll need to have some sort of curative item or spell. So always keep your health bar in mind when swinging wildly at opponents.
This can't be.
Stay back and see to the old man. Good luck, you two.
Let's see where this goes. I guess we're lucky that didn't come down on top of us. We'd better push on. I'm sure the others will find another way out.
Well, if you go back through here, from where the bridge just collapsed, you can find the secret tunnel way. It's not really a secret as you encounter it on the way, but you can go through the secret tunnel through there, and then come out through here. Or you can enter the tunnel through here, and vice versa.
That doesn't go anywhere. I guess we'd better try this way.
You're better off just letting Hadvar go first in this part. And some of the frostbite spider's poison is a bit too much to handle.
That'll teach you to close mix. What next? Giant snakes.
We're not gonna loot the frostbite spiders because the only thing they carry is poison, which you can use on your weapons to deal poison damage. But since my character is not going for an alchemy type character, we won't be using any of that. Occasionally the spiders do drop like 5 gold or a piece of jewelry, but that's very rare. So you're better off not even looking
Just take it nice
to check
and
the
slow
loot
and
then.
watch where you step. Or if you're feeling lucky, you can take this bow. Might take you by surprise.
For heavy armor users like us, there's
I'll
an
follow
iron
you.
helmet
Watch
over
your
here right near this basket. And there's a coin purse in the basket. No, I'm gonna be taking just 2 of these. And this. Yeah, we're just gonna charge in straight ahead at this thing, since that's what we're going for. We're not really going for wanna take that bear pelt to smithing?
This looks like the way out. I was starting to wonder if we'd ever make it. Wait! Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
Now we can choose to either follow Hadvar or go our own way and do whatever we want in Skyrim for as long as we want. We're gonna choose to do just that. We're gonna go exactly where Hadvar recommended us go, but we're gonna go our own way. And this is it. This is the beautiful world of Skyrim. You can do whatever you want, whenever you want. You can go wherever you want, whenever you feel like it. This is a hunter and his dog. There are dog companions in this game. They're actually pretty good, and you can have them alongside of a normal follower, which is any follower of your choosing. And you can also have a dog follower as well. So you can have up to 2 followers in your party. Now if we go up here, there's a fight with some extra bandits. We're just gonna rough up these dudes over here.
Never say.
See how we came in with a power attack? You'll always want to block those or power bash the opponent before they perform their power attack. Or while they're in the middle of their power attack. No, we don't want the hunting bow. In fact, I don't want the arrows, but I will keep the longbow because I'm gonna sell it. And again, folks, this is just the way I play Skyrim. There are many different ways to play Skyrim, but this is just how I'm choosing to play for this character. Pretty sure that was supposed to give us a skill boost. Don't know why it didn't do that. We don't need the weapon equipped anymore. We can keep it in its holster. It's only when you're in dungeons that you want to keep the sword out all the time. But pretty much when you're traveling the world, you don't really need to have the sword equipped, only for random encounters. But even then the sword comes out pretty quick, or whatever weapon you're using, it comes out pretty quick, so it's not that big of a deterrent. This is the beautiful village of Riverwood, the starting village of the game.
Stupid dog.
What are you doing here? Are you on leave from shores, boats? What happened to you, boy? Are you in some
Uncle,
kind
please,
of trouble?
Keep your voice down. I'm fine, but we should go inside to talk.
What's going on? And who's this?
He's a friend. Saved my life, in fact. Come on, I'll explain everything, but we need to go inside.
Okay, come inside then. Sigrid will get you something to eat, and you can tell me all about it.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrel.
Did I see you talking to Sven? Dragons now, is
Maybe
it?
not.
Please, Mother. Maybe. If you keep on like this,
But
everyone
I would
in town
stay
will
away
think
from
you're
him if I
crazy.
were you.
And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
You'll see. It was a dragon. It'll kill us all, and then you'll believe me.
Now we're not gonna really be using followers for this playthrough. Since my character's going for more of a vampire character, so there's no use having a mortal character as a follower. So that kind of contradicts the whole role-playing thing. I mean, here you are, a blood-sucking vampire, and you got some normal guy as your companion. I mean, it's not really gonna work out. we're not really going to have companions except for one follower who is also a vampire, and we'll reveal who that is later on. I don't want to really spoil it for you guys, but yeah, that's kind of how we're going to play it this time.
Sigrid, we have company.
Hadvar, we've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy, what's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to stop. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' guard. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. Glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help.
Yeah, I'll take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. We don't really need that. We'll be taking this definitely. We can sell this for a good deal of gold. And you know what? I'll take the sweet roll. Why not?
The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Hadvar, did you really see a dragon? What did it look
You guys
like?
can
Did it have
choose
big
to
teeth?
talk to everybody that
Well,
you see in the
I'd
game,
better
but
get back to work.
there's really
You
no
two
point
make
for me,
yourselves at
because the
home.
only reason to talk to NPCs is to receive quests, and only a few NPCs that you talk to actually give you quests. And I pretty much know what all the quests are in this game, so I don't really
trust
need
you're not
to
planning any
talk to
trouble.
everyone.
What can I do for you, friend?
And I don't really feel like doing it for this stream, because
Did you really
that will
see a
just take up
dragon?
too much time, and we're looking for more of the action and storyline in this game rather than the deep lore. The deep lore is something we can discuss some other time. Channels like Fudge Muppet do a good job of talking about the lore in this game. Or if we want to talk about the lore in this game, that's going to have to be a separate video. But, yeah, that's how we're going to play it.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that. Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop. The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a general store. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
A lot of it's junk, though. Let's be real. A lot of it is junk. I don't know why I kept the foot wraps and rough spun tunic, since that has no value. This stuff has value, though. We'll be selling this stuff. We're already starting to see our gold increase. Now this Ring of Minor Illusion, if we were using illusion character, this would be good. I would keep this ring for my own uses. If we were doing enchanting, I would also keep it just to disenchant it and learn the enchantment. But since we're doing neither of those types of role-playing, we're gonna just sell this thing.
Damn thieves. As if things weren't bad enough.
Now if you're friends with Alvor, if you decided to go with Hadvar at the beginning instead of Rayloff, and you're friends with Alvor, you can take some of these ingots for yourself, and it's pretty cool. You can actually take some of his equipment. You can take these iron boots, but you know what? We're not going to be taking that stuff because I want to improve my smithing, and I'd rather just create my own armor. Of course, I'll be needing this. Of course, he goes to the next thing that we'll be needing. We're gonna do smithing. We're gonna make some iron armor.
Not too shabby. Apprentice level.
We're gonna make a shit ton of iron equipment.
Work, but solid. Keep at it.
Let me add up just how much, how many ingots we'll need for all of this.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Whatever you... Take a look.
Plus we'll need to upgrade our weapons and armor, so... that should be enough ingots to do what I need to do. So what we're going to do is create a whole set of iron armor. And we are going to upgrade all this stuff. The iron sword, the iron shield, the iron helmet, the iron armor, everything, all this stuff. We're going to upgrade it so that way it has more effectiveness. That way we don't get killed in one hit. As does happen in this game.
Take what you... You looking for a new blade? Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. But you only get killed in one hit in this game if you're like severely underleveled and like you go to challenge something like a giant at like level 1 or something. Like, yeah, you'll get murked pretty easily. Aye.
Alright, we got everything set up. Alright. There is one thing I need for your services for, my friend.
Take a look.
I need to sell this garbage. Well, it's not really garbage. It got us through that first dungeon, but still, we won't be needing that. Now we've got a full set of iron armor, and our character does look pretty spiffy. For a beginner character, we look pretty good. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna do some side leveling. Before we continue on with the main quest, we're gonna level up a bit. But first, we're gonna go to the Guardian Stones. Now, if you choose to go with Hadvar or Ralof when you exit out of the first dungeon of the game, and you can choose to follow them, you'll come across the Guardian Stones. And I'll show you what they do once we get there, as it'll be easier to explain if I show it up close and personal. We're just gonna run a little bit. We don't want to waste too much time getting there. I don't want to put the audience to sleep. Now what these stones do is 3 of them. The Warrior Stone, the Mage Stone, and the Thief Stone. What all of these do is you choose one of these, and it gives you a bonus to all the different skills associated with that. The Warrior Stone gives you 10% bonus, leveling up bonus to all your combat skills. The Mage Stone gives a 10% leveling bonus to all your magic skills. And the Thief Stone gives you a 10% bonus to all your thief skills, all the sneaky skills in the game. We're going to be doing the Warrior Stone, because that makes sense for our character, since we're only going to be leveling up combat skills. Beautiful. Alright, well, I can never find the side entrance to this place. This dungeon that we're gonna go to next. I can never find the side dungeon, so I just go the normal way. This is in Beshard Mine, and there's bandits.
Never should have come here.
And what we're doing here is we're gonna be leveling up a bit. So be prepared for random acts of violence. Don't worry, it won't be too bad. We'll keep it kosher. Always walk down this way, because as you can see there's a tripwire over there, and if you step on that, it'll automatically activate a rock trap with boulders going down on you. You don't want them boulders hitting you.
Are you worried someone will wander in here? The entrance isn't exactly hidden, you know.
This again? I told you, we have someone standing guard out there. And don't forget the rock trap we rigged up. So, stop your worrying and get some rest. Your shift is coming up, and I don't want you dozing off again like last time.
What was that? Go ahead, try and fight back. Time to die, hero.
We leveled up. Now I'm going to show you the level up. Now we can choose right off the bat when we level up. We can choose to level up our magicka, our health, or our stamina. Since we're going for a warrior character, we're going to be leveling up our health. And since my character is going to specialize mainly in one-handed, we're going to go for that. My character is going to be a sword master by the end of all this. That's what we're going for. So we put our first perk into one-handed, which is the first perk being one-handed weapons do 20% more damage, which is very nice. We don't really need the extra damage for these beginner enemies, but when you start going into those low-level dungeons where the bandit chiefs are, then you're gonna want some of this stuff. Now there's an easier way to mine for ore, but we're just gonna do it the way the game intended to be played. By the way, there's a journal here you can pick up and read if you guys are interested. We won't be reading through that, just for our gameplay purposes. This is a pretty good place to go to if you want to level up early in the game. It's right near the Guardian Stone. Dude, my block has been really missing. I've been missing the block for every attack that throw at me.
Is someone there? Ha! Found you.
Yeah, we'll take a jug of milk. If you're not focused on lockpicking, you'll want to get this key. If you are focused on lockpicking, don't get the key. Because if you get the key, it'll automatically open the door, and you won't be able to lockpick the door. So if you're interested in lockpicking the doors, don't grab the key. As lockpicking the door yourself, lockpicking the door yourself will level up your lockpick.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Mercy on you!
Collecting all this stuff. Well, I know for a fact there are no more enemies in this part of the dungeon, so just gonna put my weapon away now. And gonna loot these bandits, and then we're gonna loot the chest. Now the chest is the most important thing when you're going through a dungeon, because that's where the main majority of the loot is. That's where the really good stuff is. That's your reward for completing the dungeon. And there's another chest here in this dungeon as well, but you need a lockpicking skill to get at. all this good stuff. This dungeon really sets you off good for the rest of the game, really, because once you have this starting point, you don't really need much else. Yep. So from here, we have a lot of deciding to do on what we want to do. But I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna go straight to the dungeon that we're supposed to go for the main quest. Instead of talking to the Jarl, we'll talk to the Jarl afterwards. And then we'll continue with the main quest. But as for now, we're gonna go straight deep into the main quest. We're gonna go straight into the dungeon that is required for the main quest. And it's a very good first dungeon. Bleak Falls Barrow is pretty much one of the most famous dungeons in Elder Scrolls, the Elder Scrolls games, especially when this game came out. I mean, everyone knew what Bleak Falls Barrow was. It's pretty much the dungeon of the game. I usually like to smoke a doobie for this dungeon, but since I have nothing like that at the moment, we're just gonna go in stone cold sober. Although it is fun to do this dungeon intoxicated on something, anything. Well, we're at the watchtower of the dungeon, which is the first part of the dungeon. But we're gonna save and we're gonna end the stream here because this is a whole nother beast to take down, and I'll save it for another video. It was great seeing you guys. Have a good one.